Conjugation of the verb to learn in 12 English tenses with examples: he, she, it. Simple present. He learns new things quickly. She learns from her mistakes. It learns through repetition. Simple past. He learned Spanish last year. She learned how to swim when she was young. It learned to adapt to the environment. Simple future. He will learn programming next semester. She will learn about history in her new class. It will learn how to survive in the wild. Present continuous. He is learning to play the piano. She is learning new techniques for painting. It is learning to recognize patterns. Past continuous. He was learning French before he moved. She was learning dance routines for the performance. It was learning how to communicate effectively. Future continuous. Future continuous. He will be learning Mandarin for his job. She will be learning advanced mathematics next year. It will be learning how to hunt for food. Present perfect. He has learned a lot about astronomy. She has learned the basics of cooking. It has learned to navigate complex mazes. Past perfect. Past perfect. He had learned all the answers before the test. She had learned to drive before she turned 18. It had learned to avoid dangerous predators. Future perfect. He will have learned all the material by the exam. She will have learned how to play the guitar by next month. It will have learned where to find food sources. Present perfect continuous. He has been learning computer programming for months. She has been learning Spanish for several years. It has been learning to recognize human faces. Past perfect continuous. He had been learning German for years before he became fluent. She had been learning ballet since she was a child. It had been learning survival skills since birth. Future perfect continuous. He will have been learning physics for 5 years by the time he graduates. She will have been learning how to cook professionally for a decade. It will have been learning social behaviors in its pack for months.